Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to be doing another first impressions video and also swatches on the Jaclyn Hale x Morphe Vault collection. This palette is the Bling Boss palette, so it is the purple, if I could open it, palette that you get right here, and this is the look I created using this palette here. I did already upload my Ring the Alarm first impressions video, so if you have not checked that out, I will link it down below. I do want to mention, I forgot to mention it in the Ring the Alarm video, I do have V2. All of my palettes say V2 in the back of them. I don't know if that matters or anything. Maybe people will be asking, but V2 is in the back of all of my palettes. So yeah, if you guys want to see my first impressions video, then just continue watching. If you're not yet subscribed, please subscribe down below. I am doing a back-to-back video on each of the palettes in the vault, so if you're interested, again, don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss out on those videos. And let's just go ahead and jump right in. So the next palette that's in the vault for me to use is Bling Boss. Again, this is a first impressions video. I have not used these yet. I've only opened them and looked at them, but I haven't swatched them or anything like that. I will be swatching these after I actually test it out first, but this is, again, Bling Boss. I don't have any makeup on just because I don't know if there's any fallout and I don't really want it on my foundation if there is. So I did prime my eyelids and set them as well, and I'm thinking the first shade I'm going to go in with is a shade called Hush Hush, which is this one right here. And I'm just going to go in with a fluffy blending brush and just apply it into my crease. There is a little bit of kickback compared to the Ring the Alarm palette that I used the other day. I'm actually going to film the rest of the 3 palettes today just to be able to have these videos up for you guys back to back. And right now I feel like it's just like it looks kind of pinkish mauve right here, but it doesn't really show up on my eyelids as much. It kind of looks a little gray toned as well. I do want to show you guys the color that there is some kickback in the Ring the Alarm. There wasn't very much kickback at all in any of these shades, but on this one there is, which I don't mind that there's kickback. When it's like too much kickback, I kind of do mind it just because I feel like you're wasting product. But when there's a little bit of kickback, you can pretty much grab the excess product with your brush so you don't like kind of waste product. And I think that should be good. I'm going to be taking another fluffy brush. This is the M535 brush. I'm going to take the shade called Rockstar right here, and I'm going to be applying that in my crease as well. And again, no kickback if any, and my brush is coated. So you can kind of see once I applied it that it's kind of like skipping, but it's looking like it's blending out pretty well. And you do want to go light-handed because I did go like 3 times and there was product on there. Not like the Ring the Alarm. I found that I went in to one of like the burgundy shade and there was like the pigmentation was nowhere to be seen. I had to go back into my palette a lot in that one, but this one looks like it's picking up the color nicely and it's blending out okay as well. I don't see any patchiness or anything like that, which is a good thing. I'm going to be doing like a halo eye, so what I'm going to be taking is the shade called Mystic, this darker purple color. I'm going to be taking a flat shader brush and just applying it in my inner corners and also outer corners. This color does have pigmentation, I'm noticing. I don't need to dip into my shadow a lot. And I'm picking up product just by barely tapping my brush into the shadow. Feels like I'm having like better luck with this one than I did with Ring the Alarm. Ring the Alarm, actually those like the orangey colors, well I have it right here, I can just show you guys. Like I had good with like all these orangey colors. This one was not bad, but this one was like really hard to build up. Like it was really, really dry. This one, the purple one, Bling Boss, I've feel like I'm having no issues with it so far. Everything's blending out nicely. I don't see any patchiness. And I do also want to mention that all my palettes are V2. They all say V2 on the back. I don't know if that matters or anything, but mine does say V2 if you are interested to know that. So I went ahead and kind of cleaned the inner part of my eye look, and I'm going to go in with the shade called Sparks, and I'm just going to go in the edges of the dark purple because I'm going to be applying one of the shimmer shades in the center part. I take this one. This is a Morphe brush. It doesn't say what brush it is. I got this in a set, and again, no issues with getting color, and I'm just again going to tap it right here on the edges. There's no issue. I'm not having any issues with the mattes on this palette. Like, they're all pretty pigmented, the ones that I've been using anyways. I didn't really have issues with the Ring the Alarm, the shimmer shades, the orangey colors, but that reddish burgundy color, it was very dry and the pigmentation was nowhere to be seen. And then also on the shimmer shadows, they were kind of like not super intense. Yeah, MAC Fix Plus did help, but like by themselves, they weren't the greatest. Okay, so for my inner corners, there's 3 similar colors, shimmer colors, and I think I like this one because it looks like a duochrome color. It looks really pretty, but I think I want to go with one of these 2 just because they're like, seem more that they would have more of a bang to them. And from those 2, I think I'm going to go in with Glitz and Glam. Let's do that. And let's go in with a flat shader brush. And I'm going to pack my brush. And apply it. I feel like I just covered the red that I applied a little bit. Not bad, actually. I thought it was going to be worse. I'm going to go in with the Sparks color again just because I feel like I kind of got rid of some of that. I don't feel like it looks bad. It doesn't look super metallic-y or anything, this Glitz and Glam shade. So I'm going to go ahead and spray it with my MAC Fix Plus. And then I'm going to apply it. It does intensify it. You can tell this one looks like a little more intense than this one, but it's not like super metallic-y or anything. It's not bad though. I don't think it is anyways. So again, I'm just going to clean off the edges and apply more of the Sparks shade right here. So I'm going to go ahead and apply all my face makeup, finish off the top part of my eyes, just apply liner and mascara, and then I'll be right back to finish off the lower lash line with you guys. So for lashes, if you're wondering what I'm using, are the Cocoa lashes in the style Amour. And then I did also apply the Stila Smudge Stick Waterproof Eyeliner in Deep Burgundy in my waterline. I'm going to take the shade called Mystic over here. And I'm just going to apply it down here to smoke it out. And I do find a little bit barely tapping this shade, it goes a long way. So really be light-handed with this color. And then with the same brush, this is a Coastal Scents. This is a Coastal Scents Classic Blending Brush. I'm going to go in with the shade called Sparks. And I'm just going to kind of blend out any harsh lines and just continue to smoke this out. And then I am going to apply one more shade in my inner corners. We're going to try this other shade that's over here, which is called Bling Bling. I'm just taking a pencil brush and I'm going to apply this in my inner corners again. I feel like they're not super intensely like metallic or anything. So I'm going to spray it and then reapply again. And then to finish off this look, I'm just going to apply a few coats of mascara to my lower lashes, and I'll come back and tell you guys what I think about this Bling Boss palette. So this look turned vampy real quick. If you're wondering what's on my lips, I'm wearing the Anastasia Beverly Hills liquid lipstick in the shade Sad Girl. So that's what's on my lips. So again, this is the Morphe Jaclyn Hill palette in Bling Boss. And here are the beautiful shades you get. After using this palette, after trying Ring the Alarm, and this is the first time I've used Bling Boss, I feel like Bling Boss is way better formula than Ring the Alarm is. I don't know, just like Ring the Alarm, I had issues with the outer corners blending out, like getting pigmentation onto my brush, and with this one, it was like really easy. I did not have to dip a lot of times back into the brush. The first couple times being into the shadow, I had really good pigmentation, so I have no issues with the shades that I used in this palette. I actually really like this palette, and from Ring the Alarm and this one, which of the two I would recommend? I actually would recommend Bling Boss just because I'm having a better experience with this palette with pigmentation, with application, with blendability. I didn't find any of these shades to be patchy. I don't know if you guys consider my eye look patchy, but I don't. I did see patchiness with the Ring the Alarm palette, but with this one and the shades that I did use, I did not see any patchiness with this palette, again, with the shades that I did use. This is a first impressions video, so again, I only did use 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 shades out of 10 shades, so that's not too bad. So 6 shades out of 10 shades being good. In my eyes, I feel like it's a palette that you should definitely pick up. I know with Ring the Alarm, I was like, oh, I was like confused on the formula and everything, but with this one, I have no issues. I didn't have any issues with this palette. The shimmer shades aren't super metallic-y like the actual Jaclyn Hill Big White palette is, but overall I feel like they are workable. At first application, just applying it from the brush, to my lids, I didn't feel like it was super metallic or anything, but once applying some Fix Plus, it does help it. But that's not how the shadows are in the Big White packaging, the Jaclyn Hill palette. So I don't know, but either way, I am definitely more content with this palette than I was with Ring the Alarm. So I just swatched all these shadows on my arm, and I'll include swatches of those. I actually did swap my finger 4 times in each of them just to give all of them a fair shot. Actually, all of them, even the mattes and the shimmers, felt pretty smooth once I was swatching them. They didn't feel dry like Ring the Alarm did, and these ones did feel a little more smoother. I did notice that Sparks, Rockstar, and Mystic, which were the 3 shades that I did use in this eye look, they did swatch kind of not so pigmented and a little like patchy on my arm, but I don't see the patchiness on my eye look. I don't know if you guys do. Let me know down below. I'm sure somebody will let me know down below if they do, but I was surprised that they didn't swatch the greatest, but with the brush, it felt like they worked really well. It comes to show that swatches don't really show you exactly how a product is. It doesn't, because with Ring the Alarm, again, it was like a swatched patchy, and it also did look kind of like patchy on the eyelids, whereas this one is swatching kind of patchy, but I don't feel like it looks patchy on my eyelids. So that is my overall opinion. The metallics, I feel like they could be a little more metallic, but overall, I do like this palette. I like this palette way more than Ring the Alarm palette. I hope you guys enjoyed my thoughts on the Bling Boss palette. I'm going to upload the next palette, which is Armed and Gorgeous. So don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss out on any of my future videos, and also my thoughts on the Vault by Jaclyn Hill and Morphe. If you did enjoy this video, please give it a thumbs up. Please also subscribe if you haven't already, and I will see you all in my next video. Bye!